A Manchester City squad packed with a handful of academy prospects took the train to Burton for the second leg of their Carabao Cup semi-final. Leading 9-0 from the first leg, Pep Guardiola had pledged to blood a host of youngsters to give his first-team players some rest, and the scheduling conflict with the Checkatrade Trophy proved ultimately irrelevant. Luke Bolton, Felix Nmecha, Taylor Richards and Ian Carlo Poveda have all travelled to stand a chance of making their competitive debut for the club. Garcia and Aro Muric, who have all made their debut in the competition this season, are also expected to be in the squad, although Garcia was not pictured by M.E.N photographers. The pair have earned praise for their performances in the last two rounds, and the manager elaborated on what has impressed him about the teenage defender. "I can count on him," he said. "He has shown me an incredible personality in the Carabao and especially in pre-season when he played with a lot of young players. It's easier when you are a young player and you come in close to Nico, Otamendi, or David Silva or Kevin De Bruyne. But to play there with 6 or 7 academy players, he was a real captain. He guided and he led. In 3 games against Bayern Munich, Liverpool, and Dortmund, he was incredibly good. In the Carabao, he was good. Ederson was not clocked at the station, but he has been on the bench before in the competition, and third-choice Dan Grimshaw played in the Checkatrade Trophy last night." Guardiola has already stated that Phil Foden and De Bruyne will start in central midfield. Foden was dropped to the bench for the reverse fixture against Burton in order to give David Silva minutes, making it the first game in the competition this season he was on the bench for. Loading video unavailable. Click to play. Tap to play. The video will start in 8. Cancel play now. De Bruyne, meanwhile, has spoken about the need to play as many games as possible to build his fitness for the business end of the season. "I try to do my best and try to come back in the form I was in last year. But if you play every 3 days, I'm not used to it for the moment, and I just need the time to get used to it and get in my rhythm," he said after the Huddersfield game. "It's more difficult if you play a week, then it's 7 or 8 days you don't play, and then you play again. You get the rhythm, but not the rhythm you need to play every 3 days. I need some games where I can play more regularly, like 3 or 4 games in a row to get my rhythm." Left back promises to be an interesting selection. Aleks Zinchenko could make his first start since the first leg of the semi-final, although Fabian Delph is looking for his first game since getting sent off at Leicester on Boxing Day. Benjamin Mendy has also travelled. He hasn't played since the derby in November. Gabriel Jesus and Sergio Aguero have also made the short journey as Guardiola includes a number of first-team stars. It looks, though, as if Bernardo Silva, Ilkay Gundogan, David Silva, Raheem Sterling, Leroy Sane and Fernandinho are among the players to be given the night off. Confirmed squad members: Muric, Sandler, Danilo, Zinchenko, Delph, Mendy, Stones, Nmecha, De Bruyne, Richards, Foden, Mahrez, Bolton, Poveda, Jesus, Aguero not spotted but expected to be in the squad, Ederson, Garcia,